go out, Cinder. I can't go out either. We're prisoners. I don't know what we'll do for another whole day indoors. I know you're smart, Cinder, but you can't play chess. I know. Let's pretend we're in Egypt and I'm the queen. I'll order thousands of my men to build the biggest pyramid in the world. No, we pretended that yesterday.
Alice?
Hi, Daddy.
I have to go out on a call.
Is it important?
Very. There's a baby over at the Clinton place wanting to get into this world. I've got to help it get in.
I'll get my fur coat and snow boots.
No, wait. I can't take you this time.
But there's a terrible blizzard.
I know. That's why I can't take you. George Hanson is going with me. The roads may be in bad shape. We could get stuck.
I can shovel snow.
You're my favorite driving companion, but you just stay inside here where it's nice and warm this time. I'll be back in time for our nightly chess game. Okay?
Okay. I hope the baby's a girl.
And I hope you didn't jinx me. I promised a boy.
I'll just figure out a real neat chess move to beat Daddy tonight. There! That'll make him scratch. Oh, Cinder! You ruined it. Now, where did I have the White Queen? I wish I were a queen like you. If I were a queen, I'd ride around my kingdom on my noble steed and make everything beautiful. I'd order all blizzards to stop, and I'd command it to be nice every day. I'd order the grass to grow and all flowers to bloom right in the middle of winter. I'd make the sun shine all day long, and there'd be a full moon every night. Oh, it's like looking through a window into another land. It's so beautiful. If only I could get through the glass to the other side. What's happening? The glass is going all soft. My hand goes right through it. I wonder. Glass, and I'm not just pretending. I can hardly believe my eyes. I really don't know what to think. It's all such a lovely surprise, and it's happened as quick as a wink. It doesn't seem like a dream. No, I'm sure it's real. Though it's hard to understand, still I feel so happy here in Looking Glass Land. I love it. It's so wonderful looking around. Oh, look, I really don't know what to say. 'Cause this colorful land that I found wasn't here when I woke up today. Doesn't seem like a dream. No, I'm sure it's real, though it's hard to understand. Still, I feel so happy here in Looking Glass Land. In Looking Glass I wonder if there are any people in this beautiful land. You're very pretty, but what are you? Are you a bird? Is that what birds look like in this land? Are you some kind of animal?
I'm some kind of a magician.
You really are. Who are you?
I'm Tom Fool, Royal Court Jester and magician to Her Highness, the White Queen in the first square.
White Queen in the first square? That sounds like a chess game.
Of course. This is Chessland.
Oh, good. I play chess with my father all the time.
Ah, then you know why I had to sneak up on you the way I did. We can't let anyone from the Red King and Queen side sneak into our square, you know.
Well, I'm not from their side. I'm Alice, and I'm from the other side of the looking glass.
How about that? We hardly ever get any tourists.
You mean other people do come here through the looking glass sometimes?
Well, to be honest, you're the first one.
Oh, wow. This is something special. Would you show me around, please?
Hey, wait. I amuse. I mystify. I entertain. I don't do guided tours.
Then just tell me what to see.
If you'll pardon me, I think I'll disappear again.
Don't leave. You're the first person I've seen, and I don't know which way to go.
Oh, well, come on. I'll take you to the top of the hill, where you can see all the land.
Thank you. Tom, wait!
What's the matter?
I can't keep up with you.
You've got to run faster.
I'm running as fast as I can, but I'm not getting anywhere.
In this land, if you just run as fast as you can, you stay in the same place. You've got to run faster than you can.
That's impossible.
Now running faster than you can is really simple as can be. Try going slower first and then just do the opposite. You see, if you think it can't be done, the problem's only in your mind. So all you have to do is change it and you'll find that nothing is impossible. No, nothing is impossible at all. Now you may think that isn't so, but I've seen enough to know that nothing is impossible at all. No, nothing is impossible at all. Now getting north by heading south is such an easy trick to learn. Just don't forget before you get there to return. Oh, falling up is elementary when you're outside in your room, and you'd agree at once if you would just assume that nothing is impossible. No, nothing is impossible at all. Now you may think that isn't so, but I've seen enough to know that nothing is impossible at all. No, nothing is impossible at all.
Nothing is impossible. Never been done, maybe, but anything you can think of is possible.
Well, I can think I'm on top of that hill, but I'm not.
Think hard. There! You did it!
That was wonderful.
You can see most of our land from here.
It's just like a chessboard.
Right, and you're in the white square. You always start in the white square, you know.
But I don't see any kings or queens or knights and castles and pawns.
They're down there.
Oh, I'd love to join them. I wouldn't mind being a pawn.
That's easy. You're a pawn.
But I'd much rather be a queen. I've always wanted to be a queen.
Oh, that's harder. You have to go all the way across the land to Square 8, and then you'll be made a queen.
I can do that.
You'll have to get the White Queen's permission first.
I'll ask her right away.
She doesn't grant audiences.
You work for the White Queen.
It's not work. I amuse and entertain her.
Couldn't you just take me with you when you go in to see her?
Sure. Why not? If she gets mad, I can always say you're a spy I caught. Come on.
The White Queen's castle looks like an eagle's nest.
The Queen's got claws like an eagle, and she screeches like one.
She sounds scary.
She's mostly bark and no bite. Let's go. May we enter, Your Majesties?
Tomfool! Where have you been? I've been calling for you.
I've been patrolling your territory, milady, searching for spies.
Well, if you nab one, haul him in and we'll have a real ball. It's so boring around this gold-plated mausoleum. Boring.
You wish entertainment, madam?
I could use a couple of chuckles. I don't get a whole lot of laughs just sitting here looking at old Fireball over there. He moved! If he'd sat there much longer like that, I was gonna have him bronzed. Now, amuse me, fool. Hey, no acrobatics. They don't amuse me. And no juggling, you dolt. That went out with vaudeville. Give me a laugh. Something that'll hit me right here.
Today, we have some really big stars. They're going to give you a really big shoe. Some women have brains instead of beauty. What's your excuse, madam?
Hey, how's about a you and me? We cut a couple of pizzas. Huh, Toots? What do you say?
Stop this nonsense at once. Do one of your magic tricks. Something super spectacular.
Gazook, Frog and Wangdoodle, Gollywog, Hoof and Poof, Oink and Wampus!
This is amateur night. I saw how you did that trick. You had this beast up your sleeve. Now make it go away.
Whiff Diddle!
That's a gas. I always knew Whizzer had termites in his crown, but not mice. I just noticed there are two of you. Who's this other young boy you brought with you today, Tom? Present him at once.
My name is Alice, Your Majesty. I'm not a boy. I'm a girl.
You can't be. You're wearing pants.
These are jeans.
Jeans, Joes, Jims, I don't care who they belong to. They're pants, and boys wear pants.
Lots of girls wear jeans today, ma'am.
Disgusting. When I was your age, I wore beautiful frilly dresses and my hair in a long braid down the back with a big bow.
You must have been a very pretty little girl.
Aha! You're a wily one, but you have tact, diplomacy. We can use you. Maybe we'll make you our new ambassador. What do you think of that, Flash? Get with it, Tiger.
Yes. Well, my dear, I feel...
Good. I'm glad you feel. For a minute, I thought you weren't even breathing. Sharp as a razor, that one. Maybe we should make her the new prime minister. How does that grab you, Swifty?
If you really want my advice,
That'll be the day. Just nod your head for approval. That's giving it the old pizzazz, slugger. It's done. Now come up here, child, and let me appoint you Prime Minister.
But I don't want to be a prime minister, Your Majesty. I want to be a queen.
You're not as bright as I thought you were. You know what it takes to be a queen?
Tom told me. I have to go all the way from square one to square 8. With your permission.
It's not easy. The Red King and Queen will try to stop you with their evil tricks all along the way.
I can make it.
You'll meet some loonies, not normal, well-adjusted characters like us. There's this joker on square 5 called Humpty Dumpty, Flaky, a real airhead.
Oh, I know all about Humpty Dumpty.
Ha! Wait till you get to squares 6 and 7. You know all about dragons and krakens and griffins and hydras and ogres and gorgons.
I've never seen any.
Well, you'll see plenty. Keep a close eye out for the Jabberwock. He's a real creep. Oh, if you really make it to the Red Queen's Square and she has to crown you, it'll blow her mind.
Then you're giving your permission?
Yes, yes, child. Go. Let Tom Fool here take you to square 2 and show you the way. Come back when you're queen and we'll crack a pot of tea together. Now, be gone.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
At the bottom of this gorge is the entrance to Square 2, and that's the beginning of your journey to become a queen.
I can't wait to get started.
The first part of the trip is pretty easy. It gets harder the closer you get to Square 8.
I'll make it.
Suppose you become a queen. Do you know how to act like a queen?
I hope so.
You look and act like a little girl, but to be a queen, you've got to look and act like nobility.
I'll try very hard.
Let me give you some pointers.
From your lofty throne, address the crowd, demand their loyalty.
That makes me groan. I'd be more proud if I earned my loyalty.
With scepter high, demand esteem, make them kneel to you.
I'd rather not try to act supreme. That's not how I feel, do you?
Nobility, that's what you've got to learn. Nobility
Is something I must earn.
be sure that praise is all you take. A queen must never be wrong.
And go for days without mistake? Oh, I should live so long.
Nobility, that's what you've got to learn. Nobility.
Is something I must earn.
Now, Alice, here's how you do it. Be cold as ice.
I'd rather be nice.
Always disagree.
But that's not me.
Tax the people blind.
That's so unkind.
Be wise as a sage.
I'll act my
Be
age.
tough and hard-bitten.
I'll be soft as a kitten.
Be shifty and sly.
I won't even try.
Yell and scream a bit.
I wouldn't dream of it.
There's nothing to it.
I just couldn't do it.
To wear a crown and rule the land takes more than civility.
When a person's down and you lend a hand, now that's nobility.
what you've got to learn. Nobility
Is something I must earn. Oh, you don't think I could be a queen?
If you make it, I'd like to be your court jester and magician.
Really? Thank you, Tom.
Now, let's get you to the second square.
How do we get to the bottom of that deep gorge?
We'll slide down on the rainbow.
It's not raining.
It will.
I don't believe it. The sky is perfectly clear.
Tumble, mumble, thunder rumble. Smash and crash, lightning flash. You believe?
I believe. Make it stop.
Rain, rain, go away. Come again some other day.
I've said that lots of times, but the rain never goes away.
There's our rainbow.
You make everything so easy, Tom.
It won't all be so easy. I can't go with you after Square 2. I have to serve the White Queen.
You said you wanted to serve me.
You're not a queen yet.
Well, when I get to Square 6, I'll be almost a queen. Can't you join me there?
I'll try. Let's go.
Which way?
The way the sign says.
What does it say? I can't read it.
It says second square. It's in reverse. Remember, you're on the other side of the looking glass, and everything is opposite now.
Oh, yes. When I look in the mirror, my left hand is really the right hand on my image in the glass.
So we have to go the opposite way the sign points.
Oh, it's very bewildering. I don't know if I can make it without you.
Sure you can. Queens can do anything. You're almost a queen, so you can do anything. Almost. Now you're at Square 2, and you can start your journey.
Oh, the country gets more beautiful all the time.
Wait! You have 6 more squares to go.
How do I get across all of them?
A pawn goes 2 squares in the first move. I'll guide you across this one. Then you'll go by train across the 3rd square. Very fast.
I love trains. Oh, what's that sound? It's like thousands of giant bees buzzing.
That's right. It's a bee colony. It's on our way. Come on.
They're elephants.
They're bees.
Adorable. Oh! They must be elephants. I've been told. I've seen.
Don't believe everything you hear, and only half of what you see.
All right, then I believe they're half bee and half elephant.
That's a very wise and queen-like observation.
Thank you. Now, can we go on?
We'll get a ride now.
creatures. Can we ride?
Why not? I need 2 volunteers. Thanks, fella. Hey, dude, how you doing?
It's cool.
Okay, hop on. You take this one. I'll take the unicorn. We'll make it to Square 3 in no time.
Giddy up.
Giddy up? Are you for real?
I just said giddy up.
Hey, do I look like a horse?
Part of you does.
Well, I'm, like a centaur.
Sorry. I forgot to believe only half of what I see. You're the front end of a man and a horse's rear end.
That's gross.
Look, Tom's getting way ahead. Can't we just go?
Like where?
To the 3rd square.
So why didn't you say that, like, up front?
What happened, Tom?
That silly unicorn bucked me off.
Couldn't you get back on?
I got so mad I changed him into a rabbit, and he ran away.
Well, there's no way I'm gonna haul both of you off my back. Later.
It was fun while it lasted.
Relax. I'll use the old hocus pocus. Wait till you see this.
It's a bird! It's a plane!
It's Pegasus. I should have called on old Peg to start with. Now we'll go first class, non-stop, all the way to Square 3. Come on.
This is great! Why don't we just fly all the way to the 8th square?
None of these creatures ever leave Square 2. Yeah, but you'll get other rides. There's the gate to Square 3. You're on your own.
I wish you were coming along, Tom.
Aw, you'll do fine. Better hurry. The train that takes you across Square 3 will be waiting at the station.
Bye!
Hurry!
All aboard!
Wait for me! I'm coming! Please, wait! Oh, I just made it. Hello. I'm happy to be traveling with all of you. My name is Alice.
That's your name? But what are you?
I'm a girl.
How odd. I'm a goat.
Yes, I know.
You do? Well, I suppose I'm well known. I'm the president of this railroad.
That's very nice. I hope we meet again on the train coming back.
Impossible. Our trains only go in one direction.
That's weird. You'd make twice as much if you went both ways.
Both ways? What a revolutionary concept. Bold, daring, but quite intriguing. I'll have to think about that. Yes, yes. Very provocative.
I don't believe I caught your name.
It's Seabiscuit.
Seabiscuit? Why, you're a famous racehorse. I've heard a lot about you.
No. My last name is Biscuit. My first initial is C for Charlie. Charlie Biscuit. I pull a milk wagon over in Square 4.
Well, that's good, honest work. I'm sure you're well rewarded.
Yup, I get all the yogurt I want free.
Wonderful.
I hate yogurt.
And you, sir, may I ask your name?
Post-Gazette.
That sounds like a newspaper.
I am the newspaper, #1 in circulation throughout the land. You read me?
No. Well, I mean, I can't read you because you're printed all backwards.
How dare you! Backwards?
Only to me. That's because I come from the other side of the looking glass.
Oh, well, I suppose there are two sides to everything. You're very rude, young lady.
Are you speaking to me?
Is there any other young lady present?
No, but what did I do?
First, you stared quite openly at my classified section.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And you were very brazen about studying my financial section.
I didn't realize.
And for the past 5 minutes, you gawked with absolutely no shame at my comic section.
I really am sorry, but I've never seen a newspaper man before.
Incredible. Where do you get your daily paper?
From a newspaper boy.
Well, boys grow up to be men. Newspaper boys, newspaper men. If you've seen one, you must have seen the other. You're really not very observant.
Anyway, I apologize.
Oh, this silly train is going right past my station. Quick! Throw me out the window! Thank you!
We're flying! This is a train! Why are we flying?
We came to a hill. How else would we get to the other side?
You could dig a tunnel through the hill.
You know, that's a very interesting idea. Brilliant. I'll suggest it at the next board meeting. Hurry, close the window. We are coming to the river.
We're going under the river?
Well, certainly. It was in the way.
But why don't you build a bridge over the river?
Clever! Ingenious! Would you consider becoming chairman of the board?
Thank you, but I'm hoping to become a queen.
Why don't you go for the top spot and become a king?
Only a man can be a king.
That's politics for you. I'd stay out of it if I were you.
Is this the end of the square?
Everybody out to push.
You want us to push this train?
Have to, miss. We're going north. And north is always uphill, you know. It'd be so much easier if we were going south. South is all downhill.
But that's only on a map.
Well, we're on a map. Please hurry. We'd like to stay on schedule. All right, put your shoulders to it.
It's so pleasant, I think I'll just walk the rest of the way. Have a nice day.
Can't you think of some excuse to leave?
I'm not very smart. That's why I pull a milk wagon. line, miss. We hope you enjoyed your trip, and thanks for riding One-Way Railway.
Now can you tell me how far it is to Square 4?
Just across that river. The ferry boat will take you over.
There's no water.
You'll appreciate that if you fall overboard. Good day, miss.
Cast off!
Well, I'm in Square 4, such as it is. But where do I go now? There's a signpost. That'll tell me. That's a big help.
You didn't jog so good today. I jogged fine till you hipped when you should have hopped.
I never hip.
You hip lots of times.
How'd you like a big fat hip on the lip?
Who's gonna give it to me?
Gentlemen, please. My name is Alice.
My name's Tweedledum.
And I'm Tweedledee.
We're Tweedledum.
And Tweedledee.
I look like him.
He looks like me.
We think alike.
But disagree.
We're Tweedledum.
And Tweedledee.
We're Tweedledum and Tweedledee.
Say, how come you always get top billing?
Sorry, we're Tweedledee.
And Tweedledum.
A quarrelsome consortium.
He argues some.
No, you do, chum.
We're Tweedledee.
And Tweedledum. Better known as Tweedledum and Tweedledee.
We just found out the other day we each have one twin brother. So incredibly, we are forced to say we're related to each other.
No.
Yeah.
Because we're Tweedledum.
And Tweedledee.
I look alike.
And so does he.
An amazing similarity. We're Tweedledum.
And Tweedledee.
We're Tweedledum. Say, haven't we met before?
Sure, we're Tweedledum and Tweedledee.
Oh, yeah, we're Tweedledum and Tweedledee.
Oh, I've heard a lot about you two.
Never heard about you.
I'm from the other side of the looking glass.
You a giant?
No, where I come from, I'm just a small girl.
Then I'd hate to see a big one.
I'm on my way to become a queen. Can you tell me how to get to the next square, please?
Just follow the signs. That's what they're there for.
But they point in opposite directions.
Those signs are for people like you from the other side of the looking glass. You have to go in the opposite direction from the way the sign points.
Oh, which sign?
Either one. If you want to go left, you got to go right. And if you want to go right, you got to go left. Right?
No, left.
I said left.
You said right.
I'm going to hang a right on you.
Start hanging.
Please, don't fight. I'll find my way just fine, thank you.
Hey, glad we could help.
Are you athletes?
Yep. Track stars. Run the mile, the marathon, cross country. But we stay in shape by fighting.
Who do you fight?
Each other.
Oh, yes, I remember the old rhyme. Tweedledum and Tweedledee agreed to have a battle, for Tweedledum said Tweedledee had spoiled his nice new rattle.
I never owned any silly rattle. The only thing that rattles around here is his head.
I'm gonna rattle your head.
Stop it! I'm sorry I mentioned that old rhyme.
It's time to work out in the gym. You want to watch us work out?
Thank you, but I really should be going. I've got to get to the 8th square before dark.
We'll jog along with you and lead the way.
I'd appreciate that.
There, you can see the door to square 5.
I can't see it.
That's because I'm taller than you.
You're shorter.
I'm taller.
Then I'm gonna cut you down to size.
Please, fellows, not again.
We've got to go back now.
Thank you both for your help.
Just keep going and you'll come to the door of the 5th square real soon. start hopping.
Hop, 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 hop.
That's very strange. A door to nothing, leading to nowhere. This must be the entrance to Square 5, so I suppose I should go through the door.
Come on in. Door's open.
Hello, whoever you are. I'm Alice.
Nice to meet you, Alice. Come on in.
Where are you?
Right up here. Come in. Come in.
Why, at least I think you're...
The name's Humpty Dumpty. That's spelled with an H and a D and two umpties.
I thought that's who you were, but I always imagined you quite different.
Well, now I think I'm kind of different. You don't run across a whole lot of eggs with arms and legs who can talk.
Oh, yes, but I thought you'd be wearing shirt and pants like an Eggman, you know?
Oh, that's a pretty good one, that is. A man-egg. People don't lay eggs.
Are you a chicken egg?
You want to know what I am? Well, I'll tell you what I am. What I am is a dinosaur egg. And you just can't hardly get them no more.
Oh, wow! A dinosaur egg.
You know how long it takes a dinosaur egg to hatch? Mercy, many, many years. I got purely tired of waiting to bust out of my shell, so I started growing on the outside. It didn't turn out to real good. This is as far as I got.
That's incredible.
You don't believe it? I'll just jump down and show you something.
Don't jump. You'll break.
Oh, you can't crack a tough old dinosaur egg that easy. See that? Now, you just forget what you read in some dumb fairy tale, and you believe my tale.
I believe if you had hatched, you might have been huge and scary.
You know, that might have been kind of fun, but I try not to fret over what might have been. I dreamed I'd be 40 feet high. Instead, I'm this shrimp of a guy. I'm not spooky and scary or yucky and hairy. There must be a good reason why. I plan to be some dinosaur. Breathe fire, rumble and roar. But it wasn't to be, I guess you can see. I'm just a good egg and no more. Oh, you just gotta be what you are. Don't aim too high or too far. You're better, I found, with both feet on the ground. You just gotta be what you are. You can strive, you can reach, and then miss the gold ring. But 12 centuries from now, it just won't mean a thing. Don't try to be something you're not. You don't have to have a whole lot. Don't sit around moping, just wishing and hoping. Make the best of whatever you've got. And that's what I guess you could sort of call my philosophy.
It's just what I was telling Tom when he said I had to be nasty and mean to be a queen. I intend to be just what I am.
Then you'll be a real good one, whatever you are.
Something puzzles me. I thought you always sat up on that wall.
I gotta tell you, sitting on a wall is not one of your biggest thrills in life.
But it says in the nursery rhyme, Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall.
Well, now you just gotta take them old nursery rhymes with a dose of salt.
You mean a grain of salt?
That'll get it, too. Oh, you planning to stick around a spell, or are you just passing through?
I'm going to the 8th square to become a queen, and I'd better be going.
I'll walk your ways, get you pointed in the right direction. Want to see something kind of special?
Oh, it's just like all the big stone-faced statues on Easter Island.
I call it Easter Egg Island. I painted all of them. It's sort of a hobby.
They're beautiful.
Yes, sirree, all dinosaur eggs. Still waiting to hatch.
You painted this one so pretty. I hope it's a girl.
And I hope you didn't jinx it. I sort of figured on a boy.
That's funny. My father said almost that very same thing to me just this morning.
Best tell your dad not to go fooling around with dinosaur eggs.
Oh, he doesn't. You see, he was only talking about...
Fella's got to know what he's doing when he messes around with a dinosaur.
He's a doctor.
You mean he treats sick dinosaurs? I never even knew one to have the sniffles.
He's not that kind of a...
Your dad ought to take up another line of work. There's just not a whole heck of a lot of sick dinosaurs.
Oh, I'll tell him. I love your Easter Egg Island, but I really have to be getting along.
Well, I'm sorry to see you go, but Square 6 is just the other side of this island, right after you cross the hanging bridge.
Thanks for showing me the way, and I enjoyed meeting you very much.
Pleasure was all mine. You made my day. Now I gotta go back and sit on that dumb old wall some more. Good luck, little lady.
Oh, the trip really does get harder. I hope Tom can join me again soon.
A plague on all malicious midgets! One of the glorious white knights at your service, fair maiden. We perform rescues and deeds of daring do at all hours. We are as close as your nearest scream for help.
Oh, thank you, sir. You arrived just in time.
It's a place swarming with evil creatures of all sorts. You really shouldn't enter it. I do wish you wouldn't.
But I have to get to Square 8. I'm going to become a queen.
Ah, a queen! Oh, that changes the picture, of course. I should be privileged to accompany you across this domain of demons and defend you every step of the way, milady. Would you like that?
Oh, yes. I'll feel much safer.
May I have your lace handkerchief to carry next to my heart? It's a quaint little chivalrous custom we knights have. Would you humor me? I'd be ever so grateful.
I'm sorry, I don't own a lace hanky, but I've got Kleenex.
I think not. It simply isn't the same. However, I shall still fight for you just as nobly. May we go now?
Should I ride in front or behind you?
I'm afraid Giselda isn't quite up to carrying two riders, dear thing.
I hate to ask you to walk.
Oh, not me. I couldn't walk 3 feet in this armor. Heavy metal. And these solorettes, dear girl, they just kill me to stand on them.
That's terrible.
They're a size too small, and I have a very high instep. You do see, don't you?
Yes, I didn't realize. I'll walk, of course.
I shall lead the way. Things with fangs and talons. Go away, you horrid creatures!
Well, they're gone.
And don't you come back, you beastly frights, or you'll feel the slash of the White Knight's sword again.
Well, let's get out of here.
Well, I'm dreadfully sorry, but I must ride back to the castle at once and secure a new helmet.
Do you have to have a helmet?
Oh, dear, yes. I sunburn so easily.
But I'll be alone in this terrible land.
There are other white knights about. You may be fortunate and run across one. I do hope you're fortunate. I do. I really do. I'm listing badly. Would you be ever so kind and hand me my sword, please? Thank you so much. I needed that for balance. Farewell, fair maiden. May the good spirits protect you in my absence. Godspeed.
I really ought to go along to protect him. You came back.
You'll be all right now. Come on. There. When we go through that tunnel, we'll be in Square 7.
I'm almost a queen.
That's Jabberwock territory. You ready for that?
Of course. I've come this far. I'm going all the way.
Let's do it! The Jabberwock is everywhere, and he's got some evil henchmen. Oh, let's just hope he doesn't know we're coming through.
I'll stop her. I am the Jabberwock, and I'm mean.
Don't roar at me, you big-o. Roar at the girl. I want her stopped immediately. She mustn't reach Square 8. Do you hear?
got it. Me and the Bandersnatch here can take anybody. Your Majesty?
I'll gobble her up in one bite.
Hey, we're all partners. You want to split 3 ways.
Snarks get nothing. You don't even scare anybody.
You always put me down just because I'm small.
Well, I don't care how you do it. Just stop her. She's gone too far.
She's had it.
I hope so, or you've all had it.
Hey, we got an assignment here.
One little girl? It's a gate.
I can do my spine-tingling howl.
You do nothing. You're a snark. People laugh when you're trying to act mean. You're a joke. No howling.
Just a suggestion.
We work for that crazy Red Queen. We're the lowest and meanest of mean.
We're bad!
Me too. Me too.
We'll tear all our victims apart. Our evil is state of the art.
We're bad!
And don't forget me.
I'm Bandersnatch with breath of flame. I burned up towns to gain my fame.
I'm Jabberwock. My game's the same. We're bad!
We'll plot and we'll plan and conspire to set the whole country on fire.
We're bad!
And then when it's lying in ruin, more mischief we soon will be brewing.
We're bad!
No more than me.
As Jabberwock, I do my worst to show we're first among the curse.
In rottenness we are immersed.
We're bad!
Untrustworthy, scheming, and tricky. We're totally slimy and icky, as opposed to this wimp who simply is absurd.
What a nerd!
With hostility, we must remark we're terrifying lords of dark. We'll zap you out just for a lark. We're
bad! The Jabberwock!
The Bandersnatch.
Hey, and don't forget the star.
Who?
We're
Now, what's our plan? The Red Queen says this girl is smart.
We're smarter. She's gotta go past that swamp full of man-eating crocodiles.
So?
So we'll lay a trap that'll lead her right into that swamp. Come on.
We're over halfway there.
And no sign of the Jabberwock.
Keep your eyes open.
That'll keep her from going around that side. Now, we'll plug up the other side.
The crocodiles are going to get all the goodies.
You can have what's left.
Yes, I always get second.
There. She can't go on either side. She's gotta go straight into the swamp. Now, we'll just sit and wait for the fun to begin.
Look! It's a forest fire!
No, it's the Bandersnatch. And that means the Jabberwock is probably close by, too.
Can we sneak around him?
Stay here. I'll go ahead and see.
What's keeping her?
We'll get action.
They set a trap to lead us into a swamp full of crocodiles.
Can we get around it?
Both sides blocked off solid with big trees.
Time for magic.
Yep. Buckle up for another short hop.
I just heard something fly over.
What was it?
I don't know.
Well, what did it sound like?
Sounded like that.
We made it! We're safe!
And look at that!
Is it the castle of the Red Queen?
Yep. When we cross that drawbridge, we're in Square 8. And the Red Queen has to crown you.
We beat her! We won!
Oh, that horrid child got past the Jabberwock. Quick! Raise the drawbridge and don't let her in!
We can't make it!
Now we can dine in pleasure. The drawbridge is raised and the girl is locked out. She'll never be a queen. No! It can't be! I won't have it!
You must crown me Queen Alice, Your Highness.
Never!
Rules of the game, madam.
You're a wizard. Do something.
Stall for time. Make her a queen, and I'll think of some way to get rid of her.
Much as it revolts me, I hereby pronounce you Queen Alice.
I'm a queen at last.
And I have promised to serve you, milady.
Start working your horrible spells and sorcery. Frighten her! Make her throw away that crown and be gone!
Where did the Red Queen go?
Call the castle guards and get me off this ridiculous platter!
Guard!
Guards! Don't just stand there! Take these two and lock them up in the tower keep!
Say goodbye.
After her!
The drawbridge is up. We can't get out that way.
Use your magic staff and float us down.
I don't know if this will work.
Oh, that wasn't very magic.
Well, that was the last of my power.
And I lost my crown.
Never mind. To me, you're still a queen.
Thank you, Tom. That's really sweet.
Guards! There they are! Take them!
Trouble ahead and trouble behind.
Use your magic.
I told you, it's shot.
Well, then I've got to get back to the mirror and into my own room.
You tricked us once, but not this time.
Come on! We gotta go across!
Look!
Just follow me.
Hello there. Bye now. They must have opened a new pizza parlor someplace.
Hop, 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 hop.
It's a marathon.
Nobody told us.
Stop! We don't go in that direction.
Queen Alice, come join me for tea. You're not invited. You work for the Red Queen, you horrible beasts. Now take a hike. This pot of tea is cold. Warm it up for me. Hot breath.
There's the mirror!
Better hurry. They're not far behind.
Aren't you coming with me?
I've got to stay here and serve the White Queen. Now that you're leaving...
But those beasts! And you lost your magic staff!
Don't worry. I'll get another one. And go!
I'll always remember you, Tom.
And I'll never forget you, Queen Alice.
I can't get back through the mirror. I don't understand. I walked right through to this side so easy.
That's it! Everything is opposite here. Remember? You walked in forward, so you've got to back out.
Goodbye, Tom.
Goodbye, Alice.
Tom. Oh, the Jabberwock! The Jabberwock!
The Jabber who?
Oh, Daddy, I'm so glad it's you.
I just got home. Were you having a bad dream?
No, it was fantastic. I was a queen.
You will always be a queen.
That's sort of what Tom said.
Do I know this Tom?
No. And Humpty Dumpty said,
I know that fellow.
well, he said you shouldn't fool around with dinosaurs or try to treat them if they're sick.
Honey, if a dinosaur ever calls on me, I'll need a doctor. Now sit down and tell me about this fantastic dream you had.
Well, it all started out when I went through the looking glass. I wonder, was it really a dream?